The 2024 SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup is proudly brought to you by SunBet, Red Square, Bridgestone the tyre of choice, and Kawasaki South Africa. Welcome to round 3 of the 2024 SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup at the Kyalami International Grand Prix Circuit, which once again forms part of the Extreme Festival. Time to set up those flags and gazebos in to keep those sponsors happy as the crowd started pouring in for another exciting round of the 2024 SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup, with packed grandstands all around the track and festivities to keep both the adults and kids entertained. It was almost time to get the action underway at one of the most iconic circuits in the land. That is, of course, the Kyalami International Grand Prix Circuit. And with spectator attendance being at an all-time high, seeing hundreds, even thousands of spectators flooding into the Kyalami Grand Prix Circuit to view their favourite drivers and riders, the stage was set for an epic and monumental showdown in round 3 of the 2024 SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup. With the spectators flooding in then, the pit lane was buzzing as the riders and teams prepared themselves for their qualifying sessions. Round 3 would see the return of some familiar faces. Jairo Cruz returning to action after he was ruled out with injury in 2023. Also good to see Musapelo Siati joining the fray, and Peron Perez-Raymond, who was finally old enough to join the fray in 2024 in the SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup. And I can tell you, no one has ever looked forward to getting older as much as Peron did. James Barson would also make his debut as he made the switch from the Classics to the ZX10 Masters Cup. While it was also good to see the number 64 machine of Martin Parry back in action, ready to make his mark on the 2024 season. Also great excitement for the number 33 machine here of Raymond Kill, as you can see one of the stalwarts of the ZX10 Cup returning to action, as was Damien Pivacati after a nasty injury and tying the knot in between rounds. A strong start to the year for Renatus van der Kek, who lies 7th overall in the Masters Championship, while Apana Ganapathy looking to chase down David Faringa, who lies 2nd just ahead of him in the Grand Masters Championship. So Apana would have to be at his best. No sleeping on the job then, Apana. Separated by only 1 point, Piers Canute looking to close that gap to Apana in the Grand Masters Championship after a sterling round out at his home track in Cape Town. The number 48 machine of Aubrey Murray looking at moving himself higher than 7th in the Grand Masters Championship, as he has a chat here to newcomer making his switch from motards. That is Michael Lowe on the number 134 machine. As the riders prepared themselves for qualifying, Dieter Huisman makes his way out of the Adventure Extreme trailer, preparing himself his teammate David Faringa. We spoke about David earlier, looking to capitalize on what has been a great 2024. Stewie Christie there, the number 65 machine. Great to see Stewie Christie back, also one of the stalwarts of the SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup. Trevor Westman had a great outing in Cape Town, 2nd overall there on his Project 60 Team Wayward Kawasaki ZX10 machine. He looks to capitalize on the absence of AJ Fenter to move up to 2nd overall in the championship. Teddy Brook getting ready for qualifying. Teddy Brook, one of the stalwarts in the SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup, a veteran rider, currently lying 2nd overall in the Veterans Championship, so he'll be looking for more on his beautiful number 93 machine. Stephen Golgotzi looking at picking up where he left off after a sterling outing in Cape Town. Speaking about sterling outings, can anyone hold a candle and defeat Clinton Seller on the number 11 machine this year? Clinton Seller, 2 out of 2 pole positions so far and 4 out of 4 victories. Can he make it 3 pole positions out of 3 and 6 victories out of 6 victories? Only time will tell. The number 44 machine, that's his veteran rider Johan Leroux, also looking for a good outing, looking to move up to 3rd in the championship with the absence of Heinz Galen. Keith Agliotti, number 31, looking for a great outing at a track he knows very, very well. So is Graham from Bidar, looking to bounce back from a disappointing Kalani outing at round 2 and a massive crash there in that final race Hopefully him and his team have got things together there. Jason Lamb, the number 42 machine, putting some red square decals on his machine, looking as well to get a good performance in at round 3. Ian Harwood also looking for a great outing on his number 24 machine. There's always time to take pictures with family and fans and friends, as Lubas is proving here. Lubas had a great outing out at Kyalami, so looking to build on that. Sifusi Temba on the right hand side there, he's here in support, not riding, still battling with mechanical issues on his ZX10 machine. Byron Rothqual preparing his number 37 machine, looking to do some magic on his Pool Warehouse Magic ZX10R machine, with the assistance there of Han McMahon, putting all sorts of funny faces. Han McMahon himself preparing his motorcycle, looking to build on what was a great outing out at Kyalami, setting some PB lap times and some top 4 finishes. The work is never done as Stephen Golgotzi and Jairo Cruz look to change some brake pads. Brake pads weren't the only thing that needed changing though. It was time to put brand new Bridgestone R11 tyres on, the tyre of choice, to get ready for the qualifying sessions in the SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup. Teamwork makes the dream work, as proven here by Dieter Huisman and David Feringa, while Perron gets some much needed tips and advice from last year's champ Graham from Bidar.
Ready for action.
The riders headed out of pit lane for their final qualifying session. Who would take the all-important pole position? Would it be Clinton Seller taking his 3rd pole position of the year? Or would a challenge mount from the likes of Trevor Westman, Damien Perificati, Jason Lamb, or would another rider throw their name in the hat there to take that all-important pole position? Could Graham from Idar, defending champion, perhaps throw his name in the hat for a front row start or even possible pole position? With the battles he's been having this year so far, getting to grips with that brand new ZX10R machine, it will be a tough task indeed for Graham and the team, but nothing is impossible. So the gloves are on, only for the riders to figuratively take them back off out on the track, as there will be bumping and barging as you would expect in the SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup. Trevor Westman getting some last minute prep here, last minute fine tuning before he heads out on track on his beautiful ZX10R machine. Sit back and enjoy an onboard lap from the rider's perspective inside the helmet with Perron for qualifying. Head down the main straight here, 4th, 5th, 6th gear, generally on the limiter here through the sweep, flat out right hand sweep. On the brakes, you're gearing down 4 gears, all the way down to 2nd gear for Crowthorne, which is a 2nd gear left-hander, tight left-hander. You want to hug the left-hand side, which will give you the optimum line into 3, takes you into the Yuxke sweep, turn 4 and 5, which is barbecue onto the back straight, which is done in 2nd gear. Vital to get the drive out here. Use all of the rumble strip there, the concrete rumble strip on the right hand side. 4th, sometimes 5th gear, back down to 3rd gear for Sunset. Carrying as much lean angle while hugging the curb on the right hand side, because the next corner is a left hander and that is Clubhouse. This is taken in 2nd gear, so you're generally going to bang it down. Another gear for Clubhouse. You're going to short shift out of Clubhouse 1 gear, heading into turn 8 and 9, which is the S's. It's very vital to getting your 3rd gear into here, sometimes short shifting 4th to get the drive up the hill, which takes you into the hardest corner on the track in many people's mind, and that is of course Newcorp, turn 10. It's very difficult to get the back end in line here to stop it from screeching out. Double apex corner, so you want to hug the left and then get the drive down. And that is heading down the mine shaft. So we're heading into turn 12 now, which is mine shaft corner, one of the scariest corners out on the track. That is generally taken in 4th gear, almost flat out, sometimes 5th gear, and then you're going to bang it down 3 gears, heading into turn 13, which is the Crocodiles. Also a tricky corner to get the drive out of here into turn 14 and 15 now, heading into Cheetah, which is taken in 3rd gear. There's a bit of a curve on the inside there, which you want to avoid. Get the drive out and get as hard as you can and late as you can on the brakes, heading into the final corner, which is anywhere out onto the main straight. And hopefully Perron has set a lap time a lot shorter than his surname. So a fantastic onboard lap there from Perron. 12 28 riders out and track then for qualifying in a hectic qualifying session. Ian Harwood looking to move himself up on the grid, looking to get a better run in as he looks to improve from where he started off in 2024. Adi van Dalen setting an impressive 152.234, which was good enough to put him fifth on the grid in the middle of that all-important second row. You don't want to be much lower than that, as it will make your race a lot more difficult to come through the pack. The number 4 machine of Han McMahon with yet another great showing. He would put his Kawasaki ZX10 machine on 6, and the final spot on that second row, Johan Leroux looking very good on his Kawasaki machine. The number 44 veteran looking to make his mark in the veterans class, while Masters rider Byron Rothwell would solidify himself 14th on the grid. He would have been expecting or hoping for a top 10 position, so he's going to have to get his gloves off as the racing commences to get inside that all-important top 10 in the final standings. Some riders piling through the S's here. That's Aubrey Marais getting chased down by Johan Leroux, and that's PS Canute behind him. No, this is qualifying. It is not a race. It is in fact qualifying. That's just how stiff the competition is in this 2024 SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup. They say tying the knot and getting married slows you down, and Damien Perfricati is proof that that is not in fact the case. However, Damien would have wanted a little bit more from 4th position, so he would be heading out the second row on the grid on his return, setting a blistering lap time in the 151s. Teddy Brook looking good in qualifying as he looks to contest the top 3 positions in the veterans class. There were solid improvements with every passing lap for Musapelo Siati. Unfortunately, he would be ruled out for the rest of the weekend with a nasty crash, which would end up giving him a concussion. So rather be safe than sorry. He would have to sit this one out. Trevor Westman picking up where he left off in Cape Town with a sensational 4th place on the grid. So the final place on the front row there for Trevor. Going from Udar, had his battle, swapping bikes, even to Michael Smith's bike as he looked to gain that confidence. The number 10 machine, the beautiful number 10 machine of Peron, getting chased by another newcomer. That is Michael Lowe, number 134. A bit of the motard styling there still from Michael, who will no doubt adapt to the Kawasaki ZX10 machine. Clinton Sella battling to get a lap in with the amount of traffic out on track. But what else do you expect with 28 riders all looking to get their position, all looking to make their mark, to get as high up on the grid as humanly possible. Dieter Huisman looking good on the number 70 machine, setting PB lap times out in qualifying was Dieter, so a strong showing there from him. The action was as tight and close and fierce as ever, but what else do you expect when you put 28 identical Kawasaki ZX10 machines on the grid, all fitted with identical Bridgestone R11 tires? Let's take a ride on board then with Han McMahon for another perspective of just what these riders go through as he makes that Kawasaki ZX10 machine screech and squeal and beg for forgiveness down the main straight track at Kyalami, also pinning those Bridgestone tires to the ultimate test. Aubrey Marais battling a little bit down in 22nd in the final qualifying standings. He would want to finish a lot higher up to contest the Grand Masters overall honours. Simon Gogotsi, 19th place, also would be expecting to be inside the overall top 15, so a little bit of work to do for Stephen come race day. Heading into Clubhouse Corner then for the final stages of qualifying. No, that is not Barney the Purple Dinosaur. That is in fact Byron Rothwell, who makes it very easy to pick him out of the 28 rider strong lineup. A great qualifying from number 77, Apana Ganapathy in 9th, as he sets his sights on a top 10 finish overall and top 3 in the Grandmasters category. Let's catch up with Trouble and his best friend, So, guys, speaking about issues, you've been asked to stay later in Park Ferme.
Any moeilijkheid.
Why do you think? What do you think? What could it be?
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Dieter, do you perhaps know?
Innocent until proven guilty.
So it's David's fault then.
That's always yeah, well, we apparently, got up to mischief last night, Dave. And, but if certain oaks pay it, do what they need to do, then we wouldn't have an issue.
Huh? Penalty. Penalty. Otherwise, qualifying was good, huh?
Qualifying fantastic. Wheels on line, ZX10 is going well. Drusilla's ZX10 is going well. He's done his personal best lap. So
wasn't it too pleased about it?
Yeah, I'm very pleased about it.
Yeah.
Myself a different team.
No, lekker. So looking forward to a good race tomorrow then.
Absolutely.
Awesome, guys. Good luck.
Thanks, Sean.
The riders made their way into Park Ferme then after a super competitive and brutal qualifying session, final qualifying session before the two races on Saturday. Who would it be? Who would be on pole position? Well, let's take a look at the final qualifying standings. It was 3 out of 3 then for Clinton Seller, who took yet another pole position, setting a blistering 149.046. Ahead of Jason Lamb, a great showing in second place, Trevor Westman completing the front row in third, Damien Purificati wanting more in fourth, followed by Adi van Dalen, a great fifth, Han McMahon rounding out the second row in sixth, Graham from Ida in seventh, David Veringa 8th, Apana Kanapathy 9th, Renatus van der Kerk 10th, Johan Leroux 11th, Keith Agliotti in 12th, 13th Teddy Brook and 14th Brian Rothwell. James Barson would be starting his first ever SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup race in an impressive 15th, Dieter Huisman 16th, Lubas in 17th, 18th Ian Harwood, Stephen Gogotti 19th, Perron in 20th, 21st Piers Canute, Obi Murray in 22nd, Jaya Cruz on his return in 23rd, 24th Stewie Christie, Raymond Kill 25th, Michael Lowe 26th, 27th, Musa Pelas Yati despite that crash in 27th, and rounding out the grid in 28th, Martin Perry. Clinton Seller, so yet another pole position in the 2024 SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup. So that makes it 3 out of 3 poles and 4 out of 4 wins so far. Do you think you can do the same tomorrow?
Yeah, we just got to see how long we can keep this ball rolling. The bike was incredible. I must be honest. Steve Cannon been working on a few different odds and ends. King Price Extreme Team, as always, comes in full force for the win. So tomorrow there's going to be a lot of people here, I think. Going to be a lot of guests. I think this is the hottest ticket in town. So I better make myself look good.
Great stuff. Well, best of luck. And I think there's going to be more competition than in the previous 2 rounds. I know Damien's back and the boys are back. No AJ by the looks of it, unfortunately. So a little bit of pressure, but not so much at the same time.
Oh, we just do the job ahead of us. Race the race that arrives. And I'm having a lot of fun, enjoying my motorbike, enjoying the series, enjoying the group of guys. So, just enjoy and take advantage where I can.
Great stuff. Raymond Kill, so good to see you back on board a ZX10 in the SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup here for round 3 at Kyalami. Tell us, where have you been for the previous 2 rounds of 2024? And how's it going out here today at Kyalami?
It's been quite interesting going out. I was all over the place first practice, then started finding a bit of lines, enjoyed it, looking good. Now we're starting at the back, but we have to have fun. The previous 2 rounds, work commitments kept me up there, so I wasn't here, but we'll hope to do a lot more rounds.
Awesome. Well, glad to see you back out there, and best of luck for tomorrow. How did your qualifying there go, your final qualifying?
I don't know. We'll have a look at the times now, but I'm hoping it's better than the 2:04 that I did in qualifying 1.
I'm sure it will be. Best of luck.
Thanks.
The number 76 machine, Joe Cruz. Joe, fantastic ride there in qualifying, your final qualifying there. Good to see you back after injury. Since sort of November last year, wasn't it?
End of November last year, yeah.
So you're back for round 3 now. How was qualifying there?
Not bad. Got a few issues with the bike. Obviously, it's a different bike. Myself, few issues with myself still. I have to clear my head and top the 2 fork seals, and quickly going to replace that and try and get ready for tomorrow.
Great. Well, look, best of luck for tomorrow. You need to dust the cobwebs off there. Have a red square, reload in the morning, and I think you'll be good to go.
Absolutely. Thanks to Red Square, SunBets, and everyone, all our sponsors, Bridgestone, And without them, we couldn't do it. And I'm definitely going to have a red square and be ready for round one.
Great stuff.
Thanks so much.
The 2024 SunBet ZX10 Masters Cup is proudly brought to you by SunBet, Red Square, Bridgestone the tyre of choice, and Kawasaki South Africa.